my name is Ali Fajon. Thank you so much, for coming to my home today. I both want to do this and I really don't want to do this right now. And it's just one of those days where I want to be lazy. But I made a commitment, and even if I don't complete this project, I want to at least start it today. So here we go. I'm going to be organizing under the kitchen sink right here, and it's dirty. I don't have a vision or a game plan yet, so I'm gonna have to clear everything out and see what I'm working with. Probably get some supplies from Target or Daiso, and then we will see what it becomes. I do have a larger organizer that I'm excited to put in and see how that will help structure the space. But for now, first steps first. If I don't get far today, that's okay, but I want to clean and I want to take everything out and see what I'm working with. So that is the goal for today. I appreciate you for coming over and I hope you enjoy the video. So I'm going to show you what we're working with here. As I open up these doors to the under the sink cupboard, you can see all the stuff is kind of piled in there. The only thing that I have as an organizer was that cleaning bucket that I just took out. But you know what we're doing here, we're just emptying out the space. This is personally one of my favorite parts of the organizing and cleaning process. Let me know what yours is, but as I was doing this, I noticed that I had duplicates of things, which it's great to have extra cleaning supplies in my opinion. So I found out that I had 2 hydrogen peroxide, 2 Raids, 2 baking sodas, 2 trash bags. And now that everything is pretty much cleared out of here, I'm just grabbing that last stuff in the corner there. I can see how gnarly it is down here. And let me tell you, it's not to be desired, but that's okay. We are going to clean this baby up. I'm not going to do anything drastic, and it's not going to be a deep clean. It's going to be a very light clean, if that's okay with you. First, I'm vacuuming up the space, taking care of any major debris here. The vacuum did a pretty good job in my opinion, and after I'm done with this, I'm just gonna spray down the entire floor area of this space. You can see there's a good amount of marks on it. Using that random sponge that I found earlier, I'm gonna give it a quick scrub-a-dub-dub. It's not going to rid of everything or make it spotless, but it is going to take off that first or even second layer of dirt and grime, and that's really what I'm going for here. I'm using some napkins here to just clean up the top part that I scrubbed off, and as you can see, the proof is in the pudding. But this is good enough for me, honestly. It's kind of an older kitchen, so I'm not expecting to make it spotless. Okay, I really want to show you this organizer that I got on Amazon. It comes in a 2-pack, so there's 2 of those things that you see on the outside of the box. As I'm opening it up, it's all there. It has quite a few pieces and parts. At this moment, I'm kind of regretting that I got it in black, but it's too late to return it, so we're gonna keep it and hope it works. I actually did not take any measurements for this piece, which I should have, but I did not. So we're hoping and praying to the Lord that it will fit. And it has a really nice sliding mechanism, which is why I got it. The top shelf is smaller, but it's still roomy. And as I start assembling it in a very basic way just to see how it works, I'm gonna try to get it a semblance of what it will actually look like and then stick it under the sink so I can see if it'll fit. Fingers crossed. Alright, I'll spoil it for you. It fits. But these are all the little pieces and it's really easy to assemble actually, so I do recommend it. Alright. I know I already gave you the answer to this. It does fit, but really, I'm telling you guys, just barely. Do you see that? It is so close to hitting the metal bracket of the door. And on both sides, that black metal piece that has to do with the water and the sink, it's so close. Like, there's not even an inch of space available. Okay, next I'm going to take all the stuff that was underneath here. I'm going to lay it all out and I'm going to see what I need to keep, what I need to throw away, and what I want to put in a different container. But there's a lot of stuff in here. There's more than I thought. So I'm gonna be getting rid of the things that I don't need because I didn't even know I had it. So that's what we're on to next. Here we are at next. This is everything that I do want to fit under the sink. First, I'm going to take out this Dawn dish soap. I got the platinum one. Have you guys tried this one? I usually get the original one that's more of like a true blue, and this one's a deeper purplish kind of blue, but the smell is a little bit weird to me. I think I might go back to the original. They were the same price on Amazon though, which is why I got the fancier one. Anyways, I'm putting these small things aside because I'm going to save them for later, but I have no idea what I'm gonna do here. I do not have like a pre-planned idea, but what I'm starting to do here is I'm gonna be sorting the things that make sense to me. So you can kind of see in the middle, there's going to be a laundry area that forms. I moved that Clorox over to be with more chemically stuff. I have the cleaning materials that I use most often right here in the bottom left corner. I use baking soda, vinegar, and hydrogen peroxide all the time. Again, laundry stuff is in the middle, it looks like. We got soaps kind of near me. We got chemically stuff off to the right. We got trash bags, bottom right corner. Okay, so now we have things in our groupings, so I can kind of see that these things will be near each other because that's what makes sense categorically. I'm putting the organizers back in because I realized that this laundry detergent is big. And I wasn't planning to put this in a separate container, but I don't know where I can put it. It will not fit in between the organizers because it'll push them off to the side, but we're going to figure it out. Big old laundry detergent aside, onto the smaller to medium stuff. I'm going to start putting them in the black organizers to see how they fit together, if they can match within the same category together. This one is going to go on the right side of the cupboard, and it has soaps. Dish soap, hand soap, as well as laundry materials. So I have a fragrance spray, I have an antibacterial spray, I got those scent beads. These fabric sheets, we actually don't use that often, but I tried putting them on the top shelf and I was like, this might work. Stacked more? Nope, that's too big. Let's take the gloves out, split it in half, and what do you know? It fits pretty perfectly. So I'm just going to put all the laundry sheets on the top here, and it'll be really easy to access. We just need to grab one at a time here and there when we do bigger loads and have to use the community washing. I remembered that I had some plastic organizers, and I wanted to see if any of them would work or fit inside the black organizer, but it just wasn't quite the perfect fit. I also had like a round glass container with a bamboo lid, but I didn't even end up using that either. The biggest of the plastic organizers I actually used to hold the trash bags. It fit perfectly for the size of a 13-liter trash bag. Fit 2 of them, and 2 is what I have, so I decided to keep it like that for now. It has a lid to keep out dust. The other organizer will contain more of my cleaning materials. So in the back, I'm putting the more chemical-based things that I don't use that often. Raid is not a cleaning material, but I'm just going to keep it here for now. Living on the bottom floor, is anybody with me that ants are just relentless, but we do our best. That vinegar is also too big for this space, so I'm going to have to figure out a smaller container. Both the detergent and the vinegar are a bit chunky, so we're going to put those into smaller pitchers maybe. These gloves are back again. I just can't find out where to put them. We're going to stack them here for now, putting in those smaller items that I use for cleaning, which works well for this particular organizer as it is the cleaning one. I have some sponges, and I remembered I have some extra dishwashing fabric mesh sponges that I house in my spare parts drawer. And so I'm trying to find a way to fold them right. It took me a little bit to figure out, but decided on putting them vertically. I'm just rearranging here and making everything look as nice as visually possible for the small cleaning stuff. All right, here's how we're looking. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Now I just gotta put it all in. I'm taking off the backing off this dual-sided adhesive strip, and I'm gonna stick it underneath the black organizer so that it'll stay in position perfectly where it needs to, within an inch of the black metal thing in the middle, and just close enough to the middle that the drawer will not hit the brackets of the door. Putting everything in according to the way that I previously just organized and arranged everything, and testing out the drawer. Same thing with the other side, applying the stickies and then placing in the organizer. You know the rest, just putting everything back in the way it was just planned out. Nice. Okay, I have a few things that have a way that they could latch onto a hook, and so I'm just gonna stick those on the side of the door here. I made a mess. I'll clean it up. And moving on, this is the pretty much almost finished look, putting the putting the trash bag box right in the middle there. And it's on to the final steps of just figuring out that bulky detergent and vinegar. So I went to Daiso, and I got 2 pitchers that I think will work for putting the majority of these liquids inside. Filling up both of these clear pitchers, they're pretty cheap. I think they were only $3.50, and I think it holds about 2.4 liters if I'm not mistaken. The lid fits pretty securely, but the gray part where you can access the spout is not very airtight, so I have to be careful when moving these pitchers, but they were minimal, they were affordable, and I think they're going to spatially fit exactly where and how I need them. So after filling up these 2 pitchers with not too much of a mess, would you like to see the final results?